The 9 episodes of season 2 of What If have been revealed, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on what I think about these premises on this video. If you don't want to be spoiled on What If, it's not really a spoiler for each individual episode. It's just the titles and the premises that we know, so it's not that big of a deal. But if you want to go into that show not knowing anything, click off the video now. I'm going to go through what the Nerd Rage podcast said here about what they're going to be doing with season 2. Now, I will say this, my excitement for this show has gone down quite a bit. Not just because season 1 was fine. I enjoyed it. I really did, and I thought the finale was really smartly written. But man, a lot has happened since then. It really wasn't that long ago, which is 2 years ago. But the hype for Marvel's definitely died down, I would say. But maybe these premises will get us excited again. Let's go ahead and go through these. So, and of course, make sure you leave a comment down below, and make sure you leave in that comment, make sure that you actually tell me which of these you like and which you don't like. I'm curious. Okay, so first is, what if Gamora killed Thanos? I mean, anything involving Thanos being killed early is interesting to me, and how it would shape out the rest of the MCU, especially with Kang and everything that happened there. So, could be interesting depending on how they tackle it. What if Captain Carter finds Hydra Stomper? Continued from season 1. So, this is going to go back to that Captain Carter episode. So, they're going to go back to that alternate universe. So at least they're going to have some consistency between seasons, and it's not just a random multiverse where one little thing changed. So at least there's going to be stuff for people to watch. As far as Captain Carter finding the Hydra Stomper, that one could actually be pretty good. I could see that. Like, when I think of that, it reminds me of how good, and maybe my expectations are too high on this, but it reminds me of Winter Soldier. Like, this episode, I'm not saying it's going to be written like that, because that movie is so good, so smart, so well written. But if we get something with a similar kind of feel, similar kind of vibe to it, I could see that being awesome. Keep it a bit more in the realm of reality versus going too far into the superhero side of things. What if the Tesseract landed in Haudenosaunee Confederacy? Why am I having trouble pronouncing that? Before the colonization of America. Introduction of new hero Kahori. I don't think I know who that is. I'm going to have to look that up in my... I'm sorry, I do not recognize that character. I'm going to have to look into this more to see what that actually means. But it's saying, what if it landed somewhere before America? Like, that could change everything. It could change, obviously, the whole trajectory of history. So it could be an important one, even if I don't know that character that well. What if Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne fought the Red Guardian during 1980s? That's interesting. The Red Guardian, of course, being the character that was introduced in Black Widow. And, of course, Ant-Man and Wasp, the original Ant-Man and Wasp, are going to have the advantage because they have that Pym particle power they can tap into. And is he ever going to be able to hit him? I don't know. But that one could be fun. That one could be a lot of fun. It reminds me of that one episode of season 1 where the Avengers are all getting killed mysteriously, and then you find out who it is, and it's like, oh! That was a good one in the first season. What if Yondu delivered Star-Lord to Ego? That would have changed everything, That, you got to go back to, and I recommend doing this. Watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 again, man. That movie, when I first saw it, I was like, part 1 was better. But that movie grew on me. That movie really grew on me because of how powerful that story of the fathers is. So this episode right here could definitely tickle those emotional feelings again, What if Happy Hogan saved Christmas? Iron Man 3. Oh, Iron Man 3, dude. I don't know. Not my favorite Marvel movie at all. I'm actually one of the few people that likes 2 more than 3. At least I think I'm in the minority there. But that could be more comedy than anything else. Jon Favreau, I'm sure, will be there to voice Happy Hogan. What if Wanda had grown up watching musicals instead of sitcoms? So that's gonna be like another alternate retelling of WandaVision, right? I could see them doing like a that could actually be a lot of fun as far as to write goes, but I'm expecting it to be all comedy. Like that's gonna be all comedy. We're probably gonna get some Disney tie-ins to stuff like, Mary Poppins and things like that. Why not? It's under the Disney umbrella. I don't know if I'm gonna like that because I'll be honest with y'all, I'm not really a big fan of musicals. It's just the one kind of movie that I. Some people don't like watching animation like films. For me, it's musicals. It's just not my favorite. I like some of the Disney ones, but like La La Land is a movie that I haven't seen yet that I've wanted to see for a long time, but I haven't got around to it because I just don't like musicals, yo. But it could be funny. What if Odin and Hela had faced Wenwu? Okay, well, anything with Odin involved where he actually like has action is interesting to me because of the Odin Force. So that just that right there, that idea right there is already great. I'm gonna assume they're not gonna get Anthony Hopkins to play Odin. I'm gonna assume they're gonna get like a voice double or something, right? Just because of how seasoned an actor he is. Like maybe he's too expensive to just have for an animated series. I don't know. My question is, where the hell is X-Men 97? We're about to hit season 2 of this and we don't have X-Men 97 yet, bro. That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Then the last one is, what if Avengers had fought Surtur? So, I mean, that could be interesting. I actually think it could be fun, actually, to watch that. Especially if it's like the original 6 Avengers. I don't know what team of Avengers it would be. But if it's like the original 6 before you have like, Captain Marvel and all these really powerful like cosmic characters. I always liked it when the Avengers were, Stark being the tech guy, Hulk and Thor like the strength guys, mostly because they have, super strength, like beyond even Captain America. And then you've got Captain America and Black Widow as tactical. Like and Hawkeye, of course, is like the good aimer, the sniper of the group. So I like that. I've always liked that group, right? So if it is the original 6 and they don't overdo it with like cosmic characters, like I don't know, like even like Wanda, even if she's not in it, I think I could enjoy that. So I hope it is that team. It could obviously be another what if universe version of Avengers with like Cyclops or like, characters that aren't even in the MCU yet. I don't know if they're going to go that route with mutants yet, but they could because they've already introduced Professor Charles Xavier in Strange 2, which was supposed to really tie into what if, even though it didn't. Either way, some of these episodes actually look pretty interesting. Some I think I could probably skip, to be honest. Captain Carter finds the Hydra Stomper. I'll check it out, but it's not like I'm super into it. This one I'm curious about. To be honest, this one I think could be really good. This one could be fantastic as well, because Star-Lord might be a villain in that one. This one, I fear Disney cringe from this one, y'all. And then these last two sound probably the most interesting. And we'll see if we have like a crossover at the end of the season, or something. Because maybe like the Avengers at the end of the season are going to be the ones from all the different universes, like what they did with the end of What If Season 1. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know down below which episodes you look forward to and which you don't care about. See you then.